Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is May 5th, 2025, and we're diving into BioCryst's first quarter earnings report for 2025. Joining us is Jon, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. Jon, BioCryst has reported some impressive numbers this quarter. Can you give us a brief overview of the company and the highlights from this report?
Absolutely. BioCryst is a biotechnology company focused on developing oral small molecule and protein therapeutics for rare diseases. In Q1 2025, they reported a significant increase in ORLADEYO net revenue, up 51% year over year, and have raised their full-year revenue guidance. The company is also on track to achieve profitability a year ahead of schedule, which is a remarkable achievement.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. BioCryst reported total revenues of $145 million for Q1 2025, a 56.8% increase from the previous year. Jon, what drove this impressive growth?
The primary driver was ORLADEYO, their oral treatment for hereditary angioedema, which alone brought in $134.2 million, marking a 51% year-over-year increase. This growth is attributed to a higher conversion rate of patients from free to paid prescriptions, reaching 84% of all ORLADEYO patients.
And what about profitability? How did BioCryst perform in terms of operating income and net income?
BioCryst reported an operating income of $21.2 million, a significant turnaround from a loss of $14.5 million in the same quarter last year. Net income was $32,000 or 0 per share, compared to a net loss of $35.4 million last year. This shift to profitability is a testament to their effective cost management and revenue growth strategies.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of -0.07 cents for BioCryst, but the company reported an actual EPS of 0 cents. Jon, what does this tell us about BioCryst's performance relative to expectations?
This is a clear beat on expectations. Reporting an EPS of $0 when analysts expected a loss indicates that BioCryst is managing its operations more efficiently than anticipated. This performance is likely to boost investor confidence and reflects positively on the company's strategic execution.
Strategic initiatives and pipeline progress. BioCryst has also made strides in its strategic initiatives and pipeline progress. Can you elaborate on these developments, Jon?
Certainly. BioCryst submitted a new drug application for ORLADEYO oral granules for children with HAE, which could expand their market significantly. They've also opened an IND for BCRX 17725 for Netherton syndrome, marking progress in their rare disease pipeline. Additionally, they've paid down $75 million of debt, which will save them approximately $23.5 million over the life of the loan, strengthening their financial position.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Let's talk about operational efficiencies. How has BioCryst managed its expenses, and what does the future outlook look like?
Research and development expenses decreased by nearly 20% to $37.3 million, primarily due to the discontinuation of certain programs. However, selling, general, and administrative expenses increased to $82.5 million, reflecting their investment in commercial operations. Looking ahead, BioCryst has raised its full-year ORLADEYO revenue guidance to between $580 million and $600 million, indicating strong confidence in continued growth.
Key takeaways. In summary, BioCryst has delivered a strong performance in Q1 2025, with significant revenue growth and a positive EPS surprise. Jon, what are the key takeaways for investors?
Investors should note the impressive 56.8% revenue growth, the EPS beat, and the strategic debt reduction. BioCryst's expectation to achieve profitability in 2025, a year ahead of schedule, is particularly noteworthy. These factors position the company well for future success.
Thank you, Jon, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on BioCryst's performance in the comments below.